We're going to start off with Myriapoda Rabona, all the way from Santa Cruz, David Date is hiding backstage. Take it away.
Hey guys.
Hey, Tiggy.
So our project
For some,
for iRobot this year is Myriapoda.
he wasn't supposed to, yeah. Hey, for some reason he.
Our project this year is Myriapoda Rabona, which is going to be a 28-foot mechanical centipede from the future, and she is going to roam Playa autonomously. This is my good friend and co-lead in the project, David Hahn, who's also responsible for these amazing sculptures on stage. So the story of Myriapoda began in 2016, and I decided I wanted to make a walking robot. So I was pretty much looking at YouTube videos, and I discovered a linkage called the Hoken linkage, and this mimics the kind of the motions of insects and how they move in the wild. So then I kind of set out to start prototyping this. So this is the first prototype that I made, and the way that it's constructed is that there's a wheelchair motor on the front and rear, and then all of the body sections are connected by drive shafts in between. So what you do is you clock each drive shaft one rotation. And so that was 2016. 2018, we're bringing Myriapoda back with proximity sensors, emotional logic, LED lighting, audio, and navigation so we don't get lost. The story of Myriapoda is that she's lost a centipede from the future, and she's without a home. It's kind of this dystopian setting, and we're going to convey these emotions through the use of the LED lighting and audio and movement. So beginning of the week, she's going to have like kind of red dim lighting. Her movements are going to be slow. But over the course of the week, through the culmination of interactions, Myriapoda is going to find home on the playa. So this is 3 sections of 8 that we had at Unscrews just a few weeks ago. And you can see, and then we also have David Hahn's sculptures displayed there as well. So I'm actually, so you can kind of see how we clock each body section in, and then we lock it so that you produce that cascading effect with the legs. And now I want to talk about the team, which, as Katie just mentioned, like this is not just the artists, it's the community that makes these projects possible. And David Hahn, as my co-lead, is really, I mean, he's such an incredibly hard worker. I can't even really keep up some days. But I'm gonna let him take the mic and tell you about his projects and his kind of thesis.
I'll make it short. Those are my sculptures, and Myriapoda is outside this door. And have a look after this. And I hope our sculpture or our project will open up your imagination, open up your heart, to take you away from the reality, to bring you some place you feel comfortable. And I think all the good arts will do the same thing. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And also I want to appreciate the good food and good drink the people working hard outside served us tonight.
So Dave's in charge of artistic skins and visions. I'm kind of spearheading the mechanical and structural components. We are part of the Art to Be Continued collective, and we are responsible for the 10 and 11 benches of City Man projects under leadership of Amber Coots, which are 10 benches that represent each of the 10 principles. And this was the 11th bench from last year called Radical Ritual. And this was our 12th installation last year, which was Kinetic Merkaba, which is a 10-foot tall star tetrahedron that gets propelled by the wind and its participants. So what we're here, okay, so, excuse me. So,
Relax. We need help.
So what we're here to ask for help. We need to program Myriapoda, and what we put on paper, we quite really don't have the resources and know how to do. So we need a special someone or a group of special someones to create our system architecture, which is what allows the proximity sensors and the LED lighting and everything to kind of communicate with themselves. And then on top of that, once we've developed that, we want to open that up to a larger community of programmers to write programs for what you think Myriapoda is feeling. What you think depression looks like, or joy, or sadness. So with that concludes our presentation, and thank you so much. This is an incredible opportunity. Thank you.
Thanks so much, David and David.